heavy. Why am I at the inn? Sorry. No, that cannot have happened. No, it was just a nightmare. I refuse to believe it. I wonder why I... Of course, I was thrown off guard. It was his stupid face. When I do not like things, I get angry. I laugh when they are funny. To show him that side of me is unbecoming of the wise wolf. How can I live with myself for behaving in such a ridiculous manner? This is my preferred form. I can swiftly respond to enemies' attacks when I am as a wolf. He cannot help but expose himself as a fool. He is as if a silly cat. Perhaps I should be defenseless and insensitive like him in order to survive in this obtuse human world. Why is he not here? To think he is not at my side at a critical time such as this. Useless. Why am I reacting this way? Finally, you have come back to me.
Why didn't you tell me that you weren't feeling well?
Well,
You're not a child. Don't tell me you didn't notice until you fainted. Thank God we were here. What would we have done if this happened to you while we were traveling? I know you may find it hard to understand, but if you fall sick in a forest or a wasteland, you could die. You scared the hell out of me, you know?
I am sorry.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
I am fine. I believe the exhaustion has caught up with me.
So, it's not a special disease or anything?
Do not worry.
Oh, good. Thank God. I feel like I can breathe now.
You are good at overreacting.
Yeah, thanks. I guess once I started thinking about everything and what might have caused you to be sick, I thought, never mind.
Tell me, you thought what?
I thought it might be because I gave you those onions.
I am not a dog, you know.
Yeah, I know. You're Holo the Wise Wolf.
It is a shame I did not get the chance to enjoy the food and alcohol from the festival, though.
Did you forget I'm a merchant? I'm on top of it. I asked them to wrap up the leftovers for you.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. Do you want them now?
Of course.
I knew you'd say that. Let me check. Feels like you still have a fever. You were exhausted, weren't you?
It is all your fault.
What?
Your fingers are hard, like a wolf's nose, and it is very confusing for me. When wolves rub their noses together to humans, that would mean... I cannot say it.
Why not? What's wrong?
Nothing is wrong! Forget it!
Well, anyway, you're gonna have to wait on your food. Try and get some rest. Holo, are you up?
Can you not see me?
How are you feeling?
Can you not see me?
No, I cannot. Now I can tell. You look as pale as a spoiled princess from a rich family.
Thank you. I am hungry.
Well, there's a bit of good news. I'll see if I can get you some porridge or something.
I am thirsty as well. Did you bring me water?
Ah, no. Since you had a fever last night, I got you hard cider.
Are you serious?
Holo? Hey, are you okay? If only you were half as quiet normally as you are now.
You would get upset if I never spoke, sleeping in the cart all day.
Well, it wouldn't be fair if I were the only one awake.
If I did not speak up, you would take advantage and eat more than me during meals.
I'm a good deal bigger than you. It's just natural.
So in order to compete, shall I pretend to be bigger than you?
What's wrong?
It tastes odd.
Right. I diluted it some.
You did what? I thought my nose had decided to stop working.
Diluted hard cider's good for a fever. What? Oh, come on. You really didn't know that?
I am Holo the Wise Wolf. I know there are things in this world I do not know, and that makes me wise.
Sickness happens when the balance inside your body breaks down. It's like the ebb and flow of the tide. And when an imbalance occurs, you can cure it by simply adjusting the balance between the four humors.
Did you just say humors?
Correct. There's hot, there's cold, there's dry, and then there's moisture.
If you say so.
All of these can be adjusted with food. Since you've come down with a fever, you'd want to make sure and eat something cold. Cold like apples.
I would thoroughly enjoy eating a raw apple.
No, that won't work. Apples are cold, but they're also dry. When you're not feeling well, you're actually dry, so you need to consume moisture to balance yourself out. The best source would be to have something to drink. Usually if you drink alcohol, you'll feel better, but strong alcohol is hot, so we need to lighten it up a bit.
So, what am I allowed to eat in order to be balanced then?
Well, if you have a fever from accumulated fatigue, you need to cool yourself down first. Your body is probably dehydrated, so you need to rehydrate it. However, moisture has a cooling effect, and if you get too cold, you become gloomy. It's true. Now, knowing all this, what would you say to wheat porridge cooked in sheep's milk with apple pieces and goat cheese on top?
That sounds delicious! Yes, I want that!
Are you sure? You seem completely recovered right now.
I'm dizzy. Will you please hurry up?
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Do not forget the goat cheese! Lawrence!